Monday affirmation, from our Monday messages to make sure that we start our week on the good note. So if you ever struggle with putting things in the right perspective, it's time that we check that mindset. So what are we going to do? We're going to pull from the deck. We're going to shuffle this deck from our Monday messages and see what message the ancestors want us to have today. I am Crystal Taylor, the owner of Fitness is Not a Game, and also the creator of these Monday messages cards, because I know that people dread Mondays, and I say, why? You shouldn't. Look forward to it. So again, it's all about mindset, how we put things into perspective, and what we take from what some people can take as trials, right? So what are we going to learn from it, right? So today's message is, if y'all are ready, the only way to guarantee failure is to never try. Take that in. So take that in. You see that? Who needed to hear this? We talk so much. Well, I'll say this. Let me back up. I'm real big on saying a couple of things. One, I don't believe that you lose. You either win or you learn, right? And throw a quick stat at you all, a shocking stat. The average American adult will try 55 diets in their lifetime. 55. Sounds super crazy, right? But when I did the basic math, I said, well, what if we just took adulthood from 25 to 55? That's 30 years. And if they tried 2 diets a year, ta-da, that's more than 55, right? Now, what bothers me the most about that is not the number per se, because what I hear when I hear that people try 55 diets, I believe that they tried 55 times, right? And I'm like, kudos, because you keep trying, you keep trying. But for most people, when they keep trying all of these different diets, that feels like 55 failures, right? You get where I'm going with this. And I'm like, you didn't fail, you tried. And the only time you fail is when you stop. As long as you keep going and you say, well, that didn't work, you evaluate, you reevaluate it, and then you reposition. And then you try it again. You're not just sitting on your tail eating bonbons and just saying, oh, well, I tried once. As long as you keep going, you have not failed. You may not have found what worked yet, but you didn't fail. So give yourself credit for that. Don't look at it as failures. You didn't fail. You just haven't found it yet. And that's so important, because words have energy. And if you've told yourself that you've failed however many times, 2 times, 1 time, 10 times, 55 times, that starts to beat up your psyche, which starts to beat you down, right? But if you say, oh, you know what? Think about how differently it would feel if you said, well, shoot, I've tried 55 times, but I'm not giving up yet. I haven't found it yet. It's a different type of energy because your mindset is different, right? Instead of saying that you failed all those times, you're just like, oh, I just got to keep trying until I get it. So the words we need to add to our vocabulary are yet and until, because we're going to keep going, because we haven't failed yet. Because we're not going to fail when we keep going. You just keep trying, keep trying, keep trying. Now, this is the thing. You heard me say assess and reposition. That does not mean to keep doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting different results. We all know that's the definition of insanity, right? So when you keep trying, you have to be honest. You have to do an honest assessment about what's working, what's not working, what you like, what you don't like, right? And then you can make those plans to make the best plan for you to get closer to whatever you're striving for, right? But I don't want you to feel that because you haven't met your goal yet, that you failed. That's why we talk about SMART goals. And part of the SMART is that you have to be able to adjust it. That's where that yet comes in. So yeah, you thought you were going to hit your goal weight in 2 months, it may not have happened yet. How about instead of 2 months, you might need 4, and that's okay. But it's a yet instead of a failure. All right. So I hope that message helps somebody, because this is another way to say keep going. That's what this is saying. Keep going. Keep trying. But what I really want you to get the most out of this is to give yourself credit for any progress that you made, because there's no such thing as a small win, right? Give yourself credit for that progress, and give yourself credit for the effort, because you're trying. You're not just sitting back giving up. Or even if you felt like, and this, I'm going to add this real quick and I'm going to go. Even if you felt like you just stopped. No, it's probably a pause. And that pause is okay for you to do what? Step back, reassess, and reposition. Right? It's a pause. It's not even a stop. So you have not failed. You're just still figuring it out. So if you needed this message, type a 100 in the chat. This was good. You know somebody else who needs that reminder to stay in the game, keep their head in the game. Make sure you tag them, make sure you share it out. But yeah, this is good. So keep at it. That's what this card is telling me. So again, I am Crystal Taylor, the owner of Fitness is Not a Game, and it is Monday. What day is this? November 25th. So I want you to take that along with you throughout this week. Take it for every day that you need it, not just on Monday. And I hope you found this helpful, because this was really good. So I will see y'all next week. Make sure you drink your water and stay positive. All right, y'all.